We're going to begin reading, guys, and today we're going to be working on author's purpose. So you guys are going to be able to determine the author's purpose of a story by the end of our lesson today. Now, I'm going to tell you the supplies you need. I do not want you to get up until I tell you all the supplies I need you to grab, okay? So you are going to need your dry erase board, your Orange Wonders book, need a dry erase marker, and a pencil. So 4 things, okay? So now you get up and go get your supplies. I'll say it again. You're gonna need your dry erase, your Orange Wonders book, you're gonna need a pencil, and a dry erase marker. I will give you 1 minute to go find those things. Give me a thumbs up when you have it.
Mommy, where's my Wonders book?
Krista, how about you get up and go get it, ma'am, because next week your mom's not gonna be there to help you, right? So you need to be able to get this stuff by yourself. All right, if you forgot what you needed, I put it in the chat so you can read what we need in the chat, okay? There's 4 things you're gonna need. Dry erase board, Wonders book, your pencil, and your dry erase marker. Yes, Nadia.
I actually remember that I don't have a companion book. It wasn't in my Gator box.
Okay, so Mason, did you ever find yours? Or Walter? That's 2, 3, 4 of y'all who don't have your companion book. That's odd. Okay, I'll have to figure that out because I know Miss Cordaro put one in every single one of y'all's boxes. Have it. I don't know what's going on. We'll try to look for it, okay?
Never mind, Miss. I found it. It was under my computer.
All right, we are going to begin. Now, right now, you're not going to use any of your supplies, so put them aside, please, okay? I don't want that distracting you. I will tell you when we're going to use each of the supplies. I just want it ready. That way, you have it by you, okay? All right, boys and girls. So for today's lesson, we are going to talk about something called author's purpose. Now, this is something you might have heard in your previous grade level. Now, author's purpose is the way an author writes the story, right? And so it's the reason behind it. So every time you read a book, there's someone who wrote it, right? And that they are called the authors. Now, there's a reason they. So when we're trying to find the author's purpose, we are trying to get inside the author's head. We're trying to figure out, why did the author write this book? Like for instance, we've been reading The Lemonade War, correct? Now the author of this book is Jacqueline Davies. There's a reason she wrote this book, right? Now we have to figure out why did they write the book? And that goes for every story we write. So again, we're trying to get inside the author's head. Now, this is an important slide I need y'all to pay attention to, guys, because there's 3 reasons why the author could write a story. It could be to persuade us, to inform us, or to entertain us. So if you look at the acronym, we call it PIE, P-I-E, okay? So let's talk about persuade. If someone's trying to persuade you, who knows what that means? Who can tell me, what does it mean to persuade? If you're trying to persuade someone, what do you think that means, Michael?
It means that you're trying to convince someone.
Exactly. So when you're trying to persuade someone, like the slide says, you're trying to convince them to do something, right? Or you're trying to change their mind. So for instance, if I say, hey, Josiah, SeaWorld has 100 rides. They have the biggest pretzel I've ever seen, and they have a big water park. If I tell you that, Josiah, does that make you want to go to SeaWorld? Right? It should make you want to go because I'm trying to persuade you. I'm trying to convince you by telling you all the cool things it has, right? The next author's purpose that could be, so is persuade is one of them with the P. The second one is to inform. Inform means, boys and girls, to give you information using facts, right? So if I say, hey, Sebastian, did you know a spider has 8 legs and it spins a web to catch flies, right? Is that true or is that false?
True.
That's true, right? So if the author is giving you a lot of facts about something, then that means the author's trying to inform you. All they're doing is trying to give you information, right? So that's the I in pie. The next one is E, entertain. Now, entertain means that the author's just trying to interest you, or they're trying to appeal to your emotions, right? So maybe if you're reading a book and if the book makes you smile really big, or if the book makes you cry, or if the book makes you become super angry, that means the author's trying to get into your emotions and the author's trying to entertain you. Think of the shows you watch, boys and girls, on TV, right? The reason you watch those shows is because you want to be entertained, right? You want to enjoy the show. So that's the same way that authors write books. Sometimes they're writing it to entertain us. Now, we need to think of these things when we're trying to figure out the author's purpose. You need to look at the pictures first, and you need to ask yourself, why did the author use this picture? Or why did the author end the story like this? Or why did the author use these words? When you think of these questions in your brain, then that's going to help you determine the author's purpose, okay? Now, that was a really quick lesson over author's purpose. But again, I want you to remember, we're going to practice right now. Let me turn on my camera. We are going to do a little game activity to help us practice author's purpose, okay? Oops. Before we do the activity, I want to show you on my board real quick because I want to remind you that there's 3 different author's purposes. And remember, they stand for P-I-E. The P is to persuade. The I is to inform. And the E is to entertain, okay? So you need to remember each of these things. The P stands for, are they trying to get you to do something? The I, are they giving you facts and information? Or the E, is the author trying to entertain you? Okay, so what you guys are gonna do is Miss Waldy's gonna share a story with you. Little stories, okay? I have 4 little stories I'm gonna share. On your dry erase board, this is where the game comes in. You are gonna write either P, I, or E. You pick one, okay? So you're gonna tell me if you think it's P for persuade, I for inform, or E for entertain. Okay, so you're gonna need your dry erase board for this and your marker, because you're gonna tell me, is the author trying to persuade us, inform us, or entertain us, okay? Please do not hold up your board until I say show me or flip, okay? Because I don't want you giving your friends the answers. I wanna see what you know. All right, are y'all ready for the first one? Okay. Jason looked everywhere for his math homework. Where had he put it? He looked on his desk. He looked on his nightstand. He even looked under the bed, but it was nowhere to be found. Finally, Jason gave up and went downstairs to get a glass of milk. That is when he found his homework. It was in the refrigerator. All right, so tell me the author's purpose. You're either going to put P, I, or E. Was the author trying to persuade you? Was the author trying to inform you? Or was the author trying to entertain you? So you're going to put P or an I or an E? Pick one, okay? And don't flip your board yet until I tell you. All right, you're gonna get 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and flip. Flip your boards. I see an E, I see a P, I see I, P, I see a couple E's. All right, if you had said E, then you are correct. The author was trying to entertain you guys. If you put a P for persuade, what was the author trying to get you to do? Was the author trying to get you to drink milk? No, right? So that's why it's not persuade. If you put an I for inform, was there facts? Did they give you facts? No. So that's why the answer was E. So good job to those who got it right. Let's do another one. Y'all ready? All right. If you got the last one wrong, try really hard to get this one right. Okay. There are more than 120 different kinds of pufferfish. Pufferfish are usually small and club-shaped, but when they are threatened, they grow into big, spiky balls. Pufferfish are able to get big fast by swallowing large amounts of water. Most predators will not try to eat a puffed up pufferfish. All right, guys, what is the author's purpose? Don't show me. Was the author trying to persuade you with a P, inform you with an I, or entertain you with an E? So tell me what you think. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, write your answer. 3, 2, 1, and flip. I see a P, I see some I's, I see some E's. Okay, if you put I, then you are correct. The author was trying to inform you guys. They were giving you facts, right? The author was trying to tell you about the pufferfish. The author wasn't trying to persuade you. Remember, guys, persuade means they're trying to get you to do something or convince you to go somewhere. The author wasn't trying to get us to go anywhere or to do anything, so that's why it's not a P. It was an I because there was a lot of facts, right? It told us facts about the pufferfish. All right, y'all ready for the next one? Come on, guys, if you keep getting it wrong, try really hard, really listen to the story, okay? That's where our thinking comes in. You gotta create that image in your brain in order to visualize what is the author's purpose. Why did the author write it? All right, let's do another one. Covered in dragon's blood, the brave knight stumbled into the cave. He could not believe his eyes. Gold, silver, diamonds, and other gems glittered in front of him. He was rich. Not so fast, said a voice from behind a pile of silver. A young woman emerged with her sword ready. This treasure's mine. All right, what was the author's purpose for that one? Was it to persuade you? Was it to inform you? Or was it to entertain you? Cover your board so I don't see. Not yet, not yet. P, I, or E. Ready? You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show me. E, E. I see some P's. E, E. 1 I. All right. For the most part, a bunch of you got it right. The author's purpose was to entertain. E. They were telling you a fun story. Good job. Remember, Krista, they're not trying to persuade you. He's not trying to get you to do anything, right? Persuade means convincing. Yes, Michael.
How are you gonna slay a dragon if it's basically if its life forms already extinct? It's literally a knight. That's back in the Stone Age. How are you gonna do that?
So remember, this is just an entertaining story, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. This is the last one. So if you keep getting them wrong, I need you to try really hard this time to get this one right, okay? Really think about it, okay? This is the last one. It is a good idea for kids to help around the house. When you do household chores, you are learning how to be responsible and dependable. You are also learning how to do things you will need to do as an adult, such as folding laundry and mowing the lawn. In addition, chores will put a smile on your parents' face. All right, What was the author's purpose? Is the author trying to persuade you to do something, convince you to do something? Is the author trying to inform you, give you facts? Or is the author E trying to entertain you? All right, you have 5 seconds to write your answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and show me. So it looks like you guys are torn between I and P. I see a bunch of y'all with I's and I see a bunch of y'all with P's. Shows yours, Krista. Josiah, what's your answer? All right, if you chose P, you are correct. But let me ask you this. If you said persuade, who wants to tell me what is the author trying to persuade you to do? What was the author trying to persuade you to do? What were they trying to convince you to do, Alea?
Do chores.
Good job, Alea. Remember in the story, it said, when you do household chores, you are learning how to be responsible. And then it says, it will put a smile on your parents' face. So it's saying, hey guys, if you do chores, you're gonna put a smile on your parents' face. You'll be responsible, you'll be dependable, and you'll be able to do work when you get older. So do you see how the author is trying to persuade you? So good job, guys. Put your boards to the side because we are done with our boards. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice author's purpose in a book we're reading. Now, Krista, put away your board. Jose, Mason, Emma, boards away, please. We're done with our boards. All right, yesterday we read a book in our reading companion called Room to Grow, okay? What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna have you read the book, the story again. Okay, so we're gonna read the story again in our book, Rooms to Grow. And when we read it, I want you to think to yourself, what is the author's purpose? Why did the author write this story? Okay, and then for your Google assignment, you're gonna go to our assignment in Google Classroom and you're gonna tell Miss Waldy, the author was trying to, and then you gotta pick one. Is the author trying to persuade you, entertain you, or inform you? Okay, and you're gonna tell me in Google Classroom, and you have to tell me why did the author do that? Okay, does anyone have questions on what they're doing? Emma and Zoe and Emma, Zoe, Jose, and Krista. Y'all are gonna stay with me, okay? Oh, Julian, you can stay too if you want, okay? I want Julian.
Bye, guys.
So hold on, don't leave. Okay, let me explain first. So you're gonna do your reading assignment. If you get done with your reading assignment before specials, then what you're gonna do is work on your choice board, guys, right? Miss Flores explained your choice board yesterday to you guys, right? How to get into Miss Waldy's reading choice board, right? Today for my small group, I'm seeing my blueberry. So if you're a blueberry, did I show y'all's groups yesterday? I didn't show y'all? Okay, let me show you. I made you in groups, guys, and you're either gonna be a fruit or a vegetable.
I'm not very, so I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm about to show you, hold on. Okay, so this is my, so listen, turn off your mics, please. So if you're an apple, my apples are gonna be Emma, Krista, and Zoe. You're an apple, so remember your fruit, okay? My bananas is Amri, Jose, and Miracle Roque. Y'all are bananas. My oranges is Alea, Davina, Walter. Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry, I need to fix this. This isn't right, but Alea, Davina, Walter, and Julian, y'all are my oranges, okay? My avocados is going to be Miracle Rios, Michael Berry, Jolena, and Jacob.
I hate avocados.
Y'all are my avocados. And then my blueberries is Josiah, Nadia, Sebastian. So Mason, Sebastian, Nadia, and Josiah, y'all are my blueberries. So I'm seeing my blueberry group today. So after specials at 2:10, I need Nadia, Mason, Josiah, and who was the last one? Nadia. I need you guys to join at 2:10 after specials, okay?